Good morning, students. Today, let us continue with our maths topic, fractions. Comparing like fractions. In like fractions, the fractions with greater numerator is the greater fraction. Now, girls, see for example, you can see down there a strip which is in red and blue. That strip is divided into 5 equal parts, which means that each part is 1 upon 5. Now the colored part, that is the red colored part, is 3 upon 5. That is 3 red color parts upon total 5 parts. And each part is 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. Then the white part, actually here I have painted it as blue. So that is blue part is 2 upon 5, which is again individually 1 upon 5 plus 1 upon 5. Which part is the bigger part? You can see that the red color part is the bigger part than the blue color part. So 3 upon 5, which is red color part, is greater than 2 upon 5, which is blue color part of that strip. Therefore, it will be written as 3 upon 5 is greater than 2 upon 5, where the 3 in that fraction is greater number and 2 in the fraction is the smaller number, as well as down the denominators are same. Next example, again we have a strip which is divided into 8 equal parts. Now here the 3 parts have one color, that is blue color, and 4 parts have another color, that is green color. Okay, so here the 3 part, that is 3 upon 8, and the 4 part, that is 4 upon 8. Which number is greater? Yes, here the 3, that is smaller, and 4 is greater. So 4 upon 8 fraction is bigger than 3 upon 8. Comparing fractions with equal numerators. In earlier fractions, we compared the fractions with equal denominators. Now here we are going to see the fractions with equal numerator. There is a rule of two fractions with equal numerator. The fraction with greater denominator is smaller fraction. Now here we have to check the numbers in the denominator. If the numbers in the denominator, one of the fraction number is smaller, that fraction will be greater fraction. Taking example, first one. Now see the strip which is there. 2 of the 3 equal parts of that strip are colored. That is 2 upon 3. Next strip, 2 of the 4 equal parts are colored. So we have to write as 2 upon 4. And the same strip, again it is divided into 2 upon 5 equal parts. So that same strip is divided into 5 equal parts, out of which 2 are colored. This can be shown as 2 upon 3 is greater than 2 upon 4, which is again greater than 2 upon 5. Here you check the denominator number 3, 4 and 5. So here the smallest one is 2 upon 3. But smallest one will be considered as the biggest fraction only when the numerators are equal. So second biggest is 2 upon 4 and the smallest one is 2 upon 5. Comparing unlike fractions. To compare unlike fractions, we first convert them into equivalent fractions or also called as like fraction, so that their denominators are same. So girls, you know how to convert the unlike fractions into like fractions, correct? You have two methods. First, we have to check the connection between the denominators. If one of the denominator is the multiple of the other denominator, so we can use that method, or you have to find the first common multiple of both the denominators. Let's see the first example over here. 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 7. Girls, here is there any connection between 5 and 7? No. So here we can multiply 5 into 7, which can be divided by both 5 and 7. So when you take the multiple of 5 and 7, the first common multiple you can get is 35. So 35 can be taken as the common denominator. So I have not mentioned here the step of taking the multiple. You can write down the step of finding the multiple of 5 and 7, the first common multiple. So here I have directly found that is the 35 can be taken as common denominator. Now let's take the first fraction 3 upon 5. Now in 5's table, when do you have 35? That is 5 sevens are. 5 sevens are 35, and the same number you have to multiply by 3, that is 3 sevens are 21. So we got here new fraction 21 upon 35. Now let us take our next fraction 4 upon 7 and convert it into like fraction. That is, in 7's table, when do you have 35? That is 7 into 5, 35. Now let us take the same number to multiply with the numerator. 4 into 5, that will give you 20. So we have our new fraction 20 upon 35. Now here we have two fractions, equivalent fractions, that is 21 upon 35 and 20 upon 35. Now here both the denominators we have same. So we have to compare the numerators, 21 and 20. Which is the smallest number? 20. So 21 upon 35 is the biggest fraction. Therefore, our original fraction, that is 3 upon 5 and 4 upon 5, 3 upon 5 will be smaller than 4 upon 5, as 21 upon 35 is the fraction of 3 upon 5, correct? So we are comparing the same numbers here also. 3 upon 5 will be smaller than 4 upon 5. Problem set 19. The first one, write the proper symbols in the box. Now greater than, lesser than, equal to. Now all of you know that when you compare the two fractions, the fractions with the same denominator, you have to compare the numerators. Now let us see the first one. 3 upon 7 and 3 upon 7. These were the two fractions. Both the numerators and the denominators are equal, so the fractions are equal. So you put the equal symbol. Next I have done the third sum. The first fraction is 2 upon 11 and the next fraction is 10 upon 11. Here you have both the denominators equal. So you have to compare the numerator. The numbers in the numerator are 2 and 10. So 2 is smaller. So the first fraction is smaller than the second fraction. 2 upon 11 is smaller than 10 upon 11. The fifth sum. 5 upon 8 and 5 upon 9. Here you have numerators common. So you have to compare the denominators. When you are comparing denominators, the biggest fraction will be the biggest number will be the smallest fraction. Now let us see 5 upon 8 and 5 upon 9. So 9 is the biggest number in the denominator. So 5 upon 9 will be the smallest fraction. Next, 7 sum, 10 upon 11 and 10 upon 13. So again here you have same numbers in the numerator. So you have to compare the denominator. Again, the smallest number will be the biggest fraction. So here 11 is the smallest number. So 10 upon 11 is the biggest fraction, then 10 upon 13. Next, 9